Look me in the eye, baby, don't lie. Baby, don't lie. Been walking down this road sometime.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I thought I would do something completely different this time and do a sort of a chit chat or chatty get ready with me video. I've been wanting to show you guys sort of my summer glowy sort of makeup look for a while now. I don't know if that even interests you, but I enjoy making these types of videos, so I thought it would be fun to sort of combine it with more of a chatty video so that you guys can get to know me a little bit better. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is gonna put some moisturizer on. I always do that before I put any makeup on, and I have been using the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. So as you guys might know, I have been super busy with my master thesis the last couple of weeks, and I had to actually hand in my draft sort of final version on Sunday evening, and in the end I handed it in at like 5:30 in the morning. So yeah, you can imagine I have been super busy the last couple of weeks trying to get that done. I am actually doing my master thesis on YouTube videos on sponsored videos on YouTube, and I sort of, that leads me to sort of tell you guys how I even got into the whole YouTube thing. At the end of my bachelor's, I had a lot of free time, and basically I would stay up until like 3 in the morning watching YouTube, and yeah, I never really knew fashion videos were a thing, which might seem a little bit odd, but I always watched beauty videos and makeup videos, and I used to watch so many cooking videos, recipes, and I discovered Laura Vitale. I don't know if you guys know her, but I will link her down below. She does awesome recipes, but I can't really make any of that anymore because we've recently chosen to go sort of plant-based. It's been quite a transition and we aren't 100% there yet, but we watched the Netflix documentaries, What the Hells, and there's another one I think, and that was really sort of a wake-up call. So now we are trying to eat more healthy and less animal products. But anyway, I'm gonna put some eye cream on now, and I have been using from Kiehl's the creamy eye treatment with avocado. So yeah, basically going plant-based, can't cook Laura Vitale's videos anymore or her recipes, but yeah, it's okay. There's lots of vegan blogs and places where you can find awesome recipes. I don't know if you guys are into plant-based diets, but I recently found 2 really awesome recipes. One for like plant-based meatballs, which you make with lentils, and one with plant-based burgers, which you make with black beans, I think. Yeah. Anyway, it's sort of like I feel like it's a controversial topic on YouTube to go into food, because there's so many people who have such a strong opinion about stuff. Like there's the vegans who are really strongly opinionated about being vegan, and then there's sort of the opposite people that are so tired of hearing people sort of advocate vegancy. So I definitely don't want to be one of those people that advocates for vegancy or veganism. But yeah, I thought this is a chit chat get ready with me, so I'm just telling you guys what's going on in my life and what we've been up to the last couple of weeks. I'm gonna use some foundation now, and I recently picked up the MAC Studio Water Weight foundation because I ran out of my Bare Minerals foundation, but I do not recommend picking this up. I really dislike it, but I don't have anything else right now, so this is what I am using. Dabbing on to the beauty blender. It's not even a beauty blender. It's a Real Technique sponge, and I never wanted to invest like the huge amount in a beauty blender, even though everyone talks about it. I thought, oh well, I'm sure this works just as well. But my mom got a beauty blender like a couple of months ago, and I tried it and I actually really dislike it. I think it's way too soft. Like this one is a little bit more firm, which I way prefer. Not that I'm like any type of makeup professional, because I basically almost never do my makeup, only when I'm filming or when I feel like it, but I'm not like one of those people that has to wear makeup every day. So yeah. Okay, enough with the foundation now. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you guys that you don't know about me. Let me think. Yeah, recently, actually last month, my boyfriend and I celebrated our 8th anniversary. So we've been together for 8 years. That's a really long time to a lot of people, but I guess not to us. Time sort of just flies by. So yeah, we actually met in high school. Super cliche, I know, but yeah. I'm gonna put on some of my Essence Camouflage Full Coverage Concealer. I got this for €3 at the drugstore. I don't know. I know nothing, basically, but I think it's alright. It doesn't dry out my under eyes, and it doesn't crease, and it doesn't sit in my fine lines. So that sort of, I guess, fits all the criteria of making it a good concealer, and it is quite full coverage, so that's nice. Just blending it in with my same damp beauty sponge, because it's not a beauty blender. So we want to start, or not start, but we want to travel somewhere sometime soon, nearish. I can't make any promises because basically we've been saying we want to travel for like 5 years, and all we ever do is go to South Africa, which is where I am from, and that's actually where most of my, well, not most of, but a lot of my family lives there. So I go there, well, we've been going there together for a couple of years now, once a year. Usually we go about a month, but last year we went for 5 months actually, so that was really cool. But I just fill in my eyebrows with the Smashbox Brow Tech To Go in taupe. And I'm by no means super good at this. I just sort of try and make them a little bit even and just fill them in so they are a little bit more there. Next thing I do is I take my bronzer, and I am still using my travel size Hoola bronzer, and I hate the brush in this, so I don't use that. And I grab a Zoeva, I don't even know what this is, Luxe Face Definer brush, and it's basically just a little bit tapered, so I think it sort of acts as a contouring and bronzing device at the same time. And then I tap it in there and then tap off any excess product, and then I just go, well, how one goes. So yeah, what else can I tell you guys about myself? My parents are divorced, but like they got divorced when I was 2 years old. So the family that lives in South Africa actually includes my father. So I go and visit him and sort of his side of the family. And my dad has 2 more kids. So I have a brother and a sister on that side. And my mom has 3 more kids. So I have 2 brothers and a sister on this side. So lots of family. I was telling you guys how I even got into doing sort of these types of videos on YouTube. So I said I basically only knew sort of about beauty channels, and then I watched a lot of cooking channels, and then this year, only recently, I sort of discovered fashion channels. I think like one of Ashley Brooks's vlogs was recommended to me, and then I sort of watched her fashion videos, and then from there I linked to other fashion channels. Yeah, I just thought that those were really cool sort of channels, and I hadn't really seen anything like that before. And actually I wasn't really super into fashion during my sort of school career, because I was so busy like studying, and I'd rather spend my money on doing fun things like going out for dinner and stuff like that. And I've always been raised to not really care that much about appearance really, but it's not like the most important thing in life to have the newest fashion on your body or the newest makeup on your face. But at the same time, it is fun, and I have always had an interest in fashion. And actually, when I was way younger, I think I was like 10 or 9 years old, and and I convinced my mom to let me pick out a new wardrobe for her, and kudos to her for going along with it, because if I think back now, everything was bright pink and bright orange and super hideous, but she still bought some of the stuff. So yeah, that was really funny actually, thinking back at that. So that was the first time really that I was super into fashion. And when I was little, my nana in South Africa used to cut out like these, I don't know, it was like a thing a while back to dress up paper dolls. Like she would cut out little paper figurines, and then we would buy like a magazine or something. I can't even remember how this went, but there was like basically little clothes that you could fold onto the paper dolls, and I was super into that. So sort of it's always been there, but not really super prominent, and I didn't have a lot of money, so I chose not to spend it on clothes really. So anyway, before I take 3 hours to do my makeup, I am going to use the Benefit Cheek Parade palette for blush, and I'm taking my I watch too many YouTube videos, my BH Cosmetics sort of stippling brush so that I don't pick up too much product. Okay, no, I'm going to use a different brush. This one isn't picking up enough. I'm going to use my Zoeva Luxe Sheer Cheek and try with that. Same blush. Now I am going to move on to my eyes, and I am going to use something I recently purchased, my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. And oh my gosh, have you guys heard about the drama around the Subculture palette? Apparently it's really bad. I do like a really supernatural, nothing, like I know you can do really sort of over the top looks with this, but I just go for a mix of burnt orange and raw sienna. Put that in my crease with where is it? This one, Real Techniques base shadow brush. I'm gonna take the what is this? Deluxe crease brush, which would never fit in my crease. This brush this brush is huge, but yeah, I use this brush to sort of set my concealer on my eyes, and I'm just taking tempera. Isn't it supposed to be tempura? I'm just gonna put that all over my eyes. Now I'm a little bit worried that it says tempera. I don't want to, like, they work fine, but I hope I didn't pay 50 euro for a fake palette, because that would be very sad. Wait, what does the back say? Tempera. Is that right? That can't be right. What does that even mean? Tempera. I already grabbed a little bit of those two colors that I mentioned before, so I'm just going to tap off the excess because this palette is super pigmented, and I just ran that through my crease on both sides and on the outer corner of my eye as well. So yeah, just going to use this. And these are obviously super warm toned colors, but they are called burnt orange. So it is a burnt orange, and it's sort of a orangey or really warm toned brown. I'm just gonna grab a clean blending brush from Zoeva Luxe Soft Crease and blend out sort of the edges. I lastly take a smoky shader, which is super dirty, and I take Primavera. Just gonna put that sort of on my lid. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my lower lash line of the burnt orange with a Luxe Petite crease. I do everything completely out of order. Now I'm gonna put on my highlighter. I'm just gonna take this on my setting brush by Real Techniques. So I started this really well, and now I'm not telling you guys anything anymore. I don't really know like what to tell you guys besides what I've already told you guys. So yeah, oh yeah, I told you guys we want to travel more, so I can tell you a little bit more about that. I was looking online, and I'm not like, I want to go on an all-inclusive holiday to like a nice resort and then just chill on the beach, but unfortunately we don't have that type of moolah to spend 1,000 a person on going on holiday. So I look for cheaper options online because that is something I can tell you guys about myself. I really like to Google and sort of find the best deals and basically just find everything for cheaper. There's a lot of cheap buses now that go from big cities to other cities, so you can basically get everywhere by bus. It will take you a little bit longer, but it is a lot cheaper. So I found a bus trip to Paris, which is only like 19 euros per person, which is super cheap. And I don't really like mind staying in a super cheap hotel or hostel because that's just where you're sleeping. It doesn't really like have an effect. I'm still gonna enjoy my holiday unless it's really filthy and there's like cockroaches and stuff, but I don't really think that that's something that, I don't know, like I've never really experienced anything like that. Not that I've been on a whole lot of holidays, but basically my point is, my story I'm trying to get to is that I really want to go to Paris and then from there go down to the south of France and then from there go to Spain and just go all over the place, and just the two of us, and sort of stay in little hostels or Airbnbs. So I think that would be a really fun thing to do. We just need the time to actually do it. Okay, so I'm almost done. Next thing I do is just put on some mascara, and I use my Benefit roller lash, my little travel size. So mascara on. Last thing I'm gonna do, and then it's the end of this video, which is already a million years long, is just put a little bit of NYX. I'm so boring. I use the same products over and over for years. The NYX retractable lip liner in nude, just a little bit around my lips to make them sort of there, the edges. And then I usually just put some lip balm on because my lips dry out super easy, and if I wear liquid lipstick I'm gonna have chapped lips for like 2 weeks, so I don't like to put it on that often. I'm so confused. I don't even know if I've told you guys everything now. I think I still haven't told you guys why I started the channel. So where I left off was I saw Ashley Brooks videos, and then I got into fashion videos, and because I sort of have always had an interest in fashion, I just decided to just do it. And that's the best advice anyone can ever give you about doing things in life. Just do it. Just like, if you can and if you are able to, just take the plunge and do it, and you won't regret it, because I definitely don't regret it. Not that I expected anything from it. I definitely didn't expect to get so many subscribers in such a short amount of time, and I know that 5,500, which is where we're at now, isn't a huge amount, but to me it is enormous. So yeah, and actually I posted my first Zara haul, which was horrible, by the way. I don't recommend you going back to look at that video. We posted that and it just sort of, well, I wouldn't say it went viral. It didn't get like 2 million views, but it got like 60,000 views, which is a lot of people watching a video which we didn't even take that seriously. It was just like, we just got the camera, and the Zara stuff came. Well, we'd had the camera for a while, but we wanted to sort of make content, and we were just starting out and we didn't know sort of what type of content, but we knew we wanted to make content, and we just thought we're just gonna film like everything that we can film, and sort of that's fun to show people. So basically I went down to get the package from the postman, and then when I came upstairs, Matthew, which is my boyfriend's name, was standing there with a camera, and then it was like a whole thing, and I was really new, and I I was still very uncomfortable in front of the camera and sort of sluggish and slowish. And I wasn't wearing any makeup and I wasn't wearing my contacts, and anyway. Basically, I wish it wasn't that video that got that many views. But I'm still glad it did, because otherwise maybe we wouldn't have taken it so seriously and gone on and made more videos and all of that stuff. But that's all I do. I just fill in sort of, this is really close to my own lip color, so I just fill in the edges so that they're a little bit more prominent. And then I take whatever lip balm I have on hand and just put some of that on. And that is all, that is it. This is my go-to summer glowy makeup look with lots of highlighter, which maybe you can't really see now that it's that much, but it's a very natural glow. I'm not into like super blinding highlighters, which my sister is, but I'm not. And just a warmish crease color. Super simple, nothing special, but I thought it was fun to sit down and chat with you guys and sort of show you what I've been doing with my makeup lately. So yeah, that's basically it, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, even though I rambled on like from one subject to the next, then back to the other one. I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better, and if you like these type of videos, then please let me know down below, because then I can make more sort of chatty videos talking to you guys. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys in my next video, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe down below. Okay, bye guys!